It's like an open forum. I mean, Marilyn, when you were speaking before, I suddenly thought would have no idea what these signs are. I mean, what did you notice in your sons that you could tell us that maybe we could be more aware of?
Well, one of them, number one, they tend to choose a particular profile, like if they like blonde. In our case, he liked fair-haired boys with blue eyes. Some people would like maybe ginger-haired or whatever. Like we are attracted to certain types, they are also. And but I noticed it was the behaviours. It's the behaviours in the offender, it's the behaviours in the child. With the confusion, they don't have the language skills. They're not going to say to you, someone's done this with you-know-what to you-know-what. They're not going to say that because this is a game. And, you know, I noticed when I first went to him and said, well, one of the boys has got psoriasis, he's got this skin condition, he's got asthma, he's grinding his teeth, he's got stomach migraine, he's developed a twitch so that he would, like, when he was watching telly, his right eye and all this would come down like he was having a stroke. He started picking all the cuff off his sweater, and he didn't want to go to school. And I didn't ask why. And that's a big thing for parents. You see a change in the behaviours, a change in their health. Why? What is going on here? Why? And I didn't do that.
And some of us might have just thought, oh, it's, you know, I've got a little boy, 9 years old, probably going through his hormones.
Exactly.
You kind of relate it to all of that sort of thing, don't you?
Especially at that age. And because I went to see him and said, what's going on? And he said, well, you know, what do you expect? You know, you get asthma when it's hay fever time. You know, you get migraines. You know, it's genetic. What's the problem with you? You get anxiety and things like that when you're... because I'm music trained, when you're playing in concerts. So I thought, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Marilyn, you said
kids are just scared to tell.
That you felt that you didn't notice anything, you didn't say anything, you didn't question it. And it sounds to me like you feel a tremendous amount of guilt for something that somebody else did, and it isn't your fault. Does that stay with you?
I think this is the first time in many, many years I've talked about me, and it's sort of a different sort of dynamic this morning because I'm going right back into my soul again about me, whereas normally I'm on television and I'm like, yeah, you know, that person should have got 10 years and blah, 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 you know. And this is about me, and I look back and see. The guilt is the last thing to go, truly. It is the very last thing to go, and that's what made me suicidal because what sort of mother was I to wrap my children up and gift wrap them to a paedophile, you know? And my daughter says, you must listen.